This video contains a truth that has changed the lives of many people. If you are having health problems and have ever felt stuck, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the comment section so we can share useful knowledge together. Have you ever woken up feeling like your body just isn't bouncing back like it used to? Maybe your knees ache a little more after a short walk, or your hands feel stiff when you reach for your coffee cup in the morning. You might brush it off as part of getting older, but what if I told you that there's something much deeper going on beneath the surface? Something that's quietly draining your energy, aging your body faster than it should, and putting your health at risk every single day. It's inflammation. And while some inflammation is a natural part of your body's defense system, chronic inflammation is like a slow-burning fire that never goes out. It's linked to everything from heart disease and arthritis to memory problems and fatigue. But here's the good news: there are simple, natural ways to fight back. And one of the easiest. It starts with what you pour into your glass. Hi there, I'm glad you're here. If you're over 60 or even close to it, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into something that can truly change the way you feel, move, and age. We're talking about the top 7 anti-inflammatory drinks you can start enjoying today to help you feel better, live longer, and maybe even get back that spring in your step. Now, I'm not talking about expensive supplements or hard-to-find health fads. I'm talking about simple, everyday drinks you can make at home, delicious, soothing, and backed by real science. Drinks that help reduce inflammation, protect your joints, improve digestion, support your heart, and keep your mind sharp. And listen, if you've got a health issue you're dealing with right now, maybe arthritis, diabetes, blood pressure, or something else, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know what's going on, and I'll do my best to offer some advice and support. You're not alone on this journey. Let's start with one of the simplest, most powerful anti-inflammatory drinks of all. It's one you've probably already heard of, but maybe never fully appreciated. It's green tea, and I'll tell you why it's such a game changer, especially for those of us over 60. Green tea isn't just a trendy health drink. It's been used for centuries in traditional medicine, but modern research backs it up in a big way. Green tea contains compounds called catechins, particularly one known as EGCG. This little powerhouse works deep in your cells, calming the inflammatory response and protecting your tissues from damage. Think of it as a gentle shield for your body. And the best part? You don't need to drink a gallon of it. 1 to 2 cups a day can make a difference. In fact, studies show that people who drink green tea regularly have lower risks of heart disease, better blood sugar control, and even improved brain function. If you're dealing with stiffness or joint pain in the morning, try swapping your regular cup of coffee with a warm mug of green tea. Add a slice of lemon for a little boost in flavor, and to help your body absorb the antioxidants even better. Now, if green tea is the gentle guardian of your health, turmeric tea is the warrior. This golden drink has been stealing the spotlight lately, and for good reason. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, which is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents known to science. Here's something most folks don't know: curcumin works by blocking certain molecules in your body that trigger inflammation in the first place. It's like flipping off the switch that tells your body to inflame. But curcumin isn't always easy for your body to absorb. That's why I always recommend combining turmeric with a pinch of black pepper. It might sound strange, but that tiny bit of pepper can boost curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, you heard that right, 2,000%. You can make a simple turmeric tea by warming up some almond milk or oat milk, adding half a teaspoon of turmeric, a little honey, and that pinch of black pepper. Sip it before bed. It's soothing, relaxing, and it helps your joints rest and recover overnight. Now let's talk about something cool, crisp, and a little unexpected: Tart cherry juice. Not the overly sweet kind you'll find in juice boxes, but the unsweetened, rich red juice made from Montmorency cherries. These little gems are packed with anthocyanins, which are powerful compounds that reduce inflammation and ease muscle soreness. You might be thinking, cherry juice? Really? Yes, really. In fact, some studies show that drinking Tart cherry juice daily can reduce symptoms of arthritis and improve sleep. That's a big win for anyone tossing and turning with joint pain or stiffness at night. But here's the catch, it's strong stuff. You don't need a tall glass of it. Just a few ounces a day mixed with water if you'd like is enough to make a difference. Think of it as your evening elixir. It's a beautiful, deep red drink that can help calm your body before bed and even help reduce uric acid levels, which is especially helpful if you've ever struggled with gout. And as you're listening, I want you to think about this. What do you drink most often during the day? Is it helping your body or hurting it? It's such an easy thing to overlook, but your beverages could be the key to feeling better from the inside out. I'd love for you to share what you're sipping on these days in the comments. Maybe it's coffee, maybe it's soda, or maybe you've already tried one of these healthy drinks. Let's chat about it, because the more we learn from each other, the stronger we all become. We've just scratched the surface with these first 3 drinks, each one a simple step toward a body that feels lighter, calmer, and more in balance. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Just start with what you pour into your glass. Because here's the truth, every sip you take can either feed inflammation or fight it. And you deserve to feel good, to move freely, to wake up without that lingering pain. That's not just a dream, it's a possibility. And it starts with these small changes. Let's keep going. And speaking of powerful allies in the fight against inflammation, there's another drink that often gets overlooked, even though it's been a staple in traditional medicine for thousands of years. Golden milk. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. But once you try it, it's hard to forget. Golden milk is a warm, comforting drink made from turmeric, a bit of black pepper, and your milk of choice. Many prefer almond or oat milk. Now, turmeric isn't just any spice. It contains a compound called curcumin, which is one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories we know of. Think of it as a gentle warrior that calms the silent fires inside your body, especially in the joints, muscles, and even your digestive tract. The black pepper, that's not just for taste, it actually helps your body absorb the curcumin much more effectively. Many of my patients who struggle with stiff knees or sore backs have told me they feel a noticeable difference after just a couple of weeks of adding golden milk to their evening routine. It's warm, soothing, and helps many sleep better too. And sleep, as you know, is another important pillar of healing. Just keep an eye on your portion sizes if you're watching your weight. And avoid adding too much honey or sugar. A pinch of cinnamon or a few drops of vanilla extract can add sweetness without the blood sugar spike. Now let's talk about a true miracle of hydration, tart cherry juice. If you've never had it before, let me paint a picture for you. It's rich, slightly sour, and deeply red, packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins. These compounds don't just make the juice colorful, they go to work calming inflammation, especially in the muscles and joints. This one's a favorite of mine to recommend to people dealing with arthritis or post-exercise soreness. It's even been shown to help improve sleep by increasing melatonin levels naturally. A small glass in the evening might not just ease your aching knees, but help you drift off more peacefully too. I always say, don't drink the whole bottle at once, it's still juice, so it contains natural sugars. Stick to around 4 ounces a day, diluted if needed. And check that it's 100% tart cherry juice, not a sugary cocktail with additives. It should be simple, clean, and rich in color. That's when you know you're getting the real stuff. Another drink I want to share with you is green tea. Now, this one isn't a trend or a health fad, it's been around for centuries. And it's still one of the healthiest beverages you can put in your body. Light, earthy, and full of life-giving compounds like catechins and flavonoids. Green tea helps lower inflammation at a cellular level. Some people ask me if they should drink green tea even if they're sensitive to caffeine. And that's a great question. The answer is yes, with a little care. Green tea does contain some caffeine, but far less than coffee. You can also find decaf versions that still have those healing compounds. A cup or 2 in the morning or early afternoon can gently energize you without the jitters, and also support your brain, your heart, and your gut. If you enjoy a squeeze of lemon or a sliver of fresh ginger in your tea, even better. That boosts the anti-inflammatory effects and adds a lovely taste. And don't worry if tea isn't your usual drink, you might just find that it grows on you, especially when your body starts feeling lighter, clearer, and more at ease. By the way, I'd love to hear what you've been drinking lately. Whether it's something I've mentioned or your own special recipe, share it in the comments. Tell us what you've tried, what's worked, and what hasn't. This is a space where we can learn from each other. And if you're dealing with specific health concerns, feel free to mention them too. I'll do my best to respond with advice that's safe and helpful. Now, before we move forward, I want to touch on something really simple but surprisingly powerful. Just plain water. I know, it's not flashy. It doesn't come in a fancy bottle or have a big label claiming it'll change your life. But staying hydrated, truly hydrated, can be one of the most effective ways to keep inflammation down. As we age, our thirst response weakens. That means you might not feel thirsty even when your body is actually running low on fluids. And when you're dehydrated, your body becomes more prone to pain, stiffness, fatigue, and even brain fog. Think of water like the oil in your car. Without it, things start grinding and overheating. With it, everything runs smoother. If plain water doesn't appeal to you, try infusing it with slices of cucumber, mint leaves, or a few berries. You're not just making it taste better, you're adding tiny boosts of antioxidants that your body will thank you for. I've had patients who tell me they started with just one extra glass of water a day, and within a week, their energy was up, their digestion was smoother, and their headaches started to fade. That's the power of something so simple and so often overlooked. So we've talked about turmeric in golden milk, tart cherry juice for joints and sleep, green tea for deep cellular healing, and the miracle of plain water. There are still a few more wonderful drinks to explore, but already you're beginning to see the pattern. Nature has always had the answers. Our job is just to reach out and take them. Now that you've got a few powerful drinks in your corner, let's talk about one that might already be sitting in your refrigerator, but it deserves a second look. I'm talking about pure aloe vera juice. You might associate aloe with sunburns or skin creams, but when taken in small amounts as a drink, aloe can work wonders inside your body, too. It has natural enzymes and anti-inflammatory compounds that help soothe your digestive tract, which, by the way, is one of the main sources of chronic inflammation as we age. Many of us deal with bloating, acid reflux, or irregular digestion. Aloe vera juice can calm things down, coat the lining of the stomach, and support a healthier gut where your immune system lives. A little bit goes a long way. Just a few ounces a day is often enough. Make sure it's food-grade aloe vera, preferably organic, and without added sugars or unnecessary fillers. Some versions are mixed with coconut water or lemon. Those can be great, as long as they're clean and simple. If you're on medications or have kidney issues, always double-check with your doctor before adding aloe regularly to your routine. Speaking of coconut water, let's give it the spotlight it deserves. This one might surprise you. Coconut water is often seen as just a trendy drink at the gym, but for seniors, it can be a gentle, hydrating way to fight inflammation, especially when you're trying to stay away from sugary sports, drinks, or sodas. Coconut water is full of electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, which support heart health, keep blood pressure in check, and help muscles relax. And when your body is properly hydrated and those minerals are balanced, inflammation tends to go down. It's light, slightly sweet, and doesn't spike your blood sugar the way fruit juices can. Just make sure to choose varieties without added sugar. The ingredient list should be short: coconut water, and maybe a splash of lime or pineapple. It's refreshing, and for many, it becomes a daily favorite. Now here's something I want you to remember: these drinks aren't just about putting out fires. They're about giving your body the tools it needs to thrive. They're small, daily choices that slowly, quietly reshape the way you feel. And those changes add up. One of the most beautiful things I've witnessed in my years of practice is when someone in their 60s, 70s, even 80s starts making these gentle shifts. Their skin clears up, their sleep improves, their joints feel freer, their mood lifts. It's not magic. It's biology and a little bit of commitment. And the best part? You don't need to do it all at once. You don't need to drink all 7 of these every single day. Just choose 1 or 2 to begin with. Maybe you start with a cup of green tea in the morning, or a small glass of tart cherry juice at night. Maybe you swap out soda for coconut water. That's enough. That's progress. Then, as your taste buds change, and they will, you can add more. Your body will guide you. It has a quiet wisdom that's always been there, waiting for you to listen. I want you to pause for a moment and think. How do you want it to feel, not just this week, but this year? What if inflammation didn't control your day? What if you woke up with more ease, less pain, and more energy to do the things you love? That's not too much to ask. That's not out of reach. It starts with awareness and one sip at a time. And if you're watching this and thinking, I've tried everything, nothing works for me, let me speak to you directly. You haven't failed. You haven't missed your chance. Healing doesn't come all at once. It comes in layers, slowly peeling back the years of stress, imbalance, and neglect. And it begins with choosing kindness for your body, for your habits, for your health. Let these drinks become little acts of kindness to yourself. Not rules, not punishments, gifts. You've earned that. And I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below and tell me what are you dealing with right now? Is it joint pain, brain fog, fatigue, or maybe you're just tired of not feeling like yourself? Whatever it is, you're not alone. Share your experiences in the comments. Ask questions. Connect with others. I'll be checking in, and if I can offer some guidance or encouragement, I absolutely will. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. That helps others find it too. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more practical tips to stay strong, sharp, and healthy at any age. Because let me say this clearly, your age is not a limitation. It's a strength. You've made it this far. You deserve to enjoy the years ahead with vitality, not just survival. So whether it's golden milk warming your hands at night, green tea in your favorite mug in the morning, or a splash of aloe soothing your belly midday, take that sip, smile, and know you're doing something beautiful for yourself. Here's to fewer aches, more joy, and a body that feels like home again. Here's to living your best life at any age.